So guys, kaya saan sa ulit ito at welcome sa episode 10 ng larutan ng Shadowrun Dragonfall Director's Cut main campaign. So tuloy natin yung campaign natin. Huling episode natin guys, andito tayo sa bagong area. The Yuban rattles to a halt at the edge of Kreuzberg. You're only a few blocks away from Shatten Nest, the keys that Maxim and his smugglers call home. According to Samuel, they should be expecting you. Yun, yung mission tayo na yung pipigilan natin yung smuggling ng yung mga antay na yung mga tao na yung samahan na anti-meta-humans. So, tsaka hanapin natin yung pamangkin ni Dietrich. May contact with the smugglers, discovered the humanist plot. Help Dietrich find his nephew. So, may patama. Ay, ito yung mga kasamahan pala natin to. Kala ko mga interactable na tao. So, yan lang mga interactable. So, teka. Food cart vendor. A matronly woman with a round face and kind eyes greets you. Her apron is caked with what looks like about a year's worth of grease. Guten Tag. What can I get you? What can I get you? That depends. What do you have? Well, today we have a soya-based currywurst for 5 nuyen or a soup and sandwich combo for 10. Good simple stick to your ribs food. Perfect for a cold day like this. Kano ba yung nuyen natin? 1276. So, sige. I think I'll try the currywurst. I'll take the soup and sandwich combo. So, go. Nakuha tayo pareho ng dalawa. May fans naman tayo eh. That will be 10 nuyen, please. She hands over a small cup of steaming soup and a sandwich. You take a quick bite and swig down the soup. It's wonderful. Thanks. Delicious. Thank you. I've had yours worst. Ito lang. Delicious. Thank you. She favors you with a motherly smile. Sure thing, honey. The vendor passes a moment, then steeples her pudgy fingers. We don't see many strangers down at this side of the line. In case you hadn't noticed, things are a little run down out here. You weren't thinking of heading out past the wall, were you? As a matter of fact, I was. Well, it doesn't make any difference to me, but you be careful out there. The people on the other side of that wall, they've got no respect for anybody. Thanks for the warning. I can handle myself. I'll be careful. I'll be careful. She nods. Well, best of luck to you. And don't say I didn't warn you. Okay. Yan lang ba interact? Wala na. Okay, so, ito naman. Ano itong nasa phone booth? Meron na naman may tap na naman. Searching the dead trap, you find a package with the telltale markings of the shock Walang Bentelog. Reply. Humanist. This is an open request for information on current and past donors to the Humanist Polyclub. Identifying information such as home addresses and photographs is preferred. Ano ba yan? The presence of this hate group and its supporters will no longer be tolerated within our community. We will expose them to the harsh light of truth. The timely delivery of this information will be well rewarded. Freedom, equality, information. Shock Walang Bentelog. Okay. The objective. Find the humanist donor list. So kaya natin makikita yun. Ito. He's gatekeeper. A rough-looking dwarf with a fire plug build holds out his hand at your approach. Whoa there, Beanpole. I don't know where you think you're headed, but you should turn around and go back the way you came. I've got business on the other side of your barricade. One way or another, that's where I'm going. You want trouble, dwarf? Because unless you step out of my way, that's where you're headed. Beanpole, seriously? Sige, yun na lang. Didn't mean no offense, but look at me. He gestures at himself. Compared to me, every elf is a beanpole. Ain't a bad thing. It's just the way it is. Pasaway. He crosses his arms over his barrel chest and cranes his neck to look you in the eye. Look, we're not trying to be hard asses here. Our job is to keep the folks on that side of the wall out. If you really want to head out there, we're not gonna stop you. But consider this a friendly warning. There's a reason why we're stationed here. There are gangs out there that'd skin you alive as soon as look at you. Ano ba yan? Dapat kulang yung grammar. As soon as they look at you, dapat yun eh. Trust me, I've gone up against worse. Well then, I'll just have to skin them first. Look, I don't have a choice. I need to get out there. If I don't, some punk gangs are gonna be the least of my problems. Ito na lang, so. Well then, I'll just have to skin them first. He shrugs. Alright, be my guest. Go play with the torture gangs. Something tells me you'd be a better fit out there anyway. He gestures to the troll standing behind him. Let them in. Let them by, Sergev. Sergey. Ano pa ba tayong dito? Trackable? Wala. Okay. Dito meron. Makapunta pa tayo doon? Hanggang lang. Wala. Barricade. So, ito yung target natin. So, teka. Libot-libot muna kung meron pa ibang ma-interact. Wala. So, kasapin na natin itong si Maxim. The figure at the center of the group shoots you an insolent glance. His fine elvish features match Samuel's description. This must be Maxim, your smuggler liaison. Well, if it isn't the muscle that Tuck promised us. Look who it is, everybody. Then the new hires have elected to grace us with their presence. Nice of you to join us. He glances at the PDA on his wrist, then looks back up at you. When he speaks again, his voice is sharp and humorless. You're late, chummer. I'm here, that's all that matters. Drop the attitude, or you can roll into this meeting without me. Yeah, sorry about that. I got held up at the wall. Ito na lang. He lets out a theatrical sigh. Well, you come highly recommended, so I suppose I'll overlook it. If we run into trouble, you'll be glad to have me around. I guarantee it. Look, do you wanna do this thing, or do you wanna stand around talking about it? As you've already pointed out, we're running late. Shouldn't we get moving? If we run into trouble, you'll be glad to have me around. I guarantee it. Yeah. His mouth twists up into a smirk. I certainly hope so, for your sake. Without another word, he turns and he slaps the side of a bulldog. He slaps the side of a bulldog step van. A second van of the same design rumbles to life a few feet away. Pile in, people, and be ready. There's rough country between us and the meeting site. We might run into trouble along the way. So, okay. So, ito, mission start na talaga. 20 minutes into your trip, the van comes to a screeching halt. Maxim presses his face to the passenger's window. From the mix of anger and dread on his face, you can tell that he doesn't like what he sees. Damn it, I knew this was gonna happen. I fucking knew it. He cranes his neck around to look you in the eye. Everybody pile out of the van and get ready. Raquel Siddhartha, we're gonna need some muscle in a second. As you take your position outside the van, you hear a shrill voice bark out an order. A pair of portable gun turrets begin to self-calibrate in response. Sweeping your gaze over the gangers assembled before you, you identify the owner of the voice, a leathery woman with wild hair and a mirthless smile. She calls out again, her voice brimming with pride. Hello out there. Welcome to Rambach territory. Maxim licks his lips, his eyes scanning over the gangers' hastily assembled roadblock. This keys belongs to This keys belongs to Surf Turf Slag. This keys belongs to Surf Turf Slag. Has for months. You'd better clear on out of our way before they show up and force you out. Surf Turf, those tunnel ramps, they're ancient history. Go ahead and call them if you don't believe me. Her face twists into an ugly smile. Scream as loud as you want. They won't hear you. We buried them last week. Maxim's expression turns stony, but his voice remains calm. Congratulations on your victory. You must have taken some losses in the fight, though. I'm betting you're not at 100%. Why don't you let us cross the bridge in peace? There's no need for any bloodshed today. You know what? You're absolutely right. We don't need to fight. You just pay us a small toll, and we'll be more than happy to let you cross our bridge. I'm thinking, say, 500 yen per van? Ilan yung van natin? Dalawa? So 1K ba yan? Her voice turns cold. Otherwise, you'd better find another way to get where you're going. Cause this bridge is ours, and nobody crosses without paying the toll. Nobody. But, paano ubusan pa tayo ng fans ito? Maybe I was wrong. Maybe this does need to get violent. Maxim turns to you. Get ready to ventilate these assholes, Raquel Siddhartha. We've got a schedule to keep. Help the smugglers. Don't worry. We've got your back. Attack everyone. Change your plans. I'll be taking the shipment, the cash for the delivery, and all of your lives. Negotiate with the gangers. Look, let's be smart about this. Nobody wants a firefight today. So, ito na lang. Good, that's a real good idea, pal. The ganger boss jeers at Maxim. See that? Your muscle is smarter than you are. You should put her in charge. Maxim wheels around to face you, his face a mask of fury. His voice explodes out in a harsh whisper. Quiet the fuck down. You don't speak for me. And you don't speak for this organization. Etiquette gang. Be cool, man. I can get us out of this. Willpower 3. Stare Maxim down. I know what I'm doing. Okay. Wala tayong magagawa dyan. So, ito lang. You're right. This is your now. My mistake. You're goddamn right. It is. Now you gonna help us take these punks down or not? Okay. Help the smugglers. Yeah. We've got your back. We got you covered. He nods and draws his weapon. Good. Maxim's voice comes out in a roar. Take him down, boys. Open fire. So, combat ngayon. Ilan sila? Tatlo. One, two, three. Apat. Mahirap na laban to ah. Teka, save ko nga muna just in case. Save natin. Ganger Mage. Yun ba una? Ako yung una, so si Dietrich teka. Yan na naman si Tita. Weapon niya. Tanggal natin ito. Yung mabot. Kailangan natin ng defenses, teka. Hindi ko siya pwede pwesto. Pati naman, ano ba yun? Biglang nagkaroon ng ganito kayo na laban, ano ba yan? Kaya at least tanggal na yung turret nila. Okay, nice. Okay na. dito. Okay. Sino babugbog sa atin? Wala masyado. Okay. Power up mo si Iger. Tapos tago ka dito. Ikaw. 61. Ito na dead, sayang. Hindi natin kumaan. May isang ano dito eh, isang achievement. Subukan kung makakuha ko kay Iger. Dito na masayang. Kung tinamaan sana. Dito na sila, teka. Pwede pumeso na may shield. Wala. Pwesto na may shield. Na may cover. Dito na. Okay, dito. Power up mo ulit si Iger. Hindi kita. Hindi mo magamit yung spells mo eh. Teka. Bigyan mo na lang kami ng ano. Bigyan mo na lang kami ng okay, tips. Hindi makita. Sana eh, kaya lang hindi mo makita, hindi ka makapit ano eh. Tiger. Kita. Makita. Tiger. Sayang kung tumama sana. Okay, si Iger muna para makuha natin yung isang achievement. Problema lang, di makita. Teka. Sayang. Ayaw makuha, never mind. Si Karma. Ay, yun. Nakuha natin, buhay si Maxim. Okay. Keep Maxim alive. Discovered. So 4. So anong i-update nating ability? Range combat. O range combat na muna. Kailangan pa natin ng ano? Kailangan pa natin ano? Kailangan pa natin ng ano? 3 ulit. Save natin. Ay, hindi pwede dyan. Kailangan kasi kasapit. Teka. Pwede na. Great, nice. Pwede na. Wounded siya pero at least wide. Maxim wiped his face with a handkerchief. The cloth comes away wet with blood, streaked sweat, with blood streaked sweat. Well, that was unpleasant. All a part of the job, though. Eh? You said it. You tell me, you're the big-time smuggler. I'm just hired muscle, remember? Sad but true, Sato. Yeah, well, trust me, it happens. I'm just glad that I had you here to cover me. Always good to have a competent woman at your back. Maxim pauses for a moment before continuing. I've got to admit, Raquel Siddhartha, this attack has made me nervous. We're running late. We're low on ammo and there's no time to call for reinforcements. Whichever way you slice it, we won't be going into this meet at our best. When we roll up on the meeting site, be ready. We may need the element of surprise if negotiations go south. Agreed that ambush is more than a little convenient. You just worry about getting us paid. I can handle myself. Gotcha, Maxi. Good shooting back there. Back there, by the way. Munti ka na nga madeds eh. Okay. Ito lang, number 1. Agreed that ambush was more than a little convenient. He nods. Couldn't have said it better myself. So, sakay na ulit sa van, ganon. Teka. Check yung time natin. Okay, mga 30 minutes pa. So, libot-libot nga muna tayo. Tignan natin kung meron tayo dito interactan. Wala. Libot-libot lang just in case. Okay, wala. So, pasok na sa van. Get in the chopper. Get in the van. The courtyard of the Humanist compound is strangely quiet. The only activity that you notice is the clatter of the mechanized gates as they rumble shut behind you, behind the vans. The bulldogs run to a stop. You step out alongside Maxim and the rest of the smugglers. There are crates here, a lot of crates, all scattered in various stages of disorganization. It looks as though your delivery is just one of many that this branch of Humanist has received. The smugglers unload the cargo from their vans with practiced efficiency. The whole operation feels polished and professional. But you can tell that Maxim is nervous. You can see it in his eyes. The smugglers finish unloading the last of the crates, then take up positions around the van. Minutes pass, nobody comes to meet you. No welcoming party? Maxim shakes his head. This isn't a good sign. It's almost as if they didn't expect us to make it here. Doesn't matter, they're gonna have to deal with me whether they want it or not. Well then maybe I should go have a talk with them. It's almost as if they didn't expect us to make it here. He nods. My thoughts exactly. This puts us in a bad spot, Raquel Siddhartha. I'm not sure what our next step is. We need some answers and we need to get paid. I'm gonna go have a talk with them. Your next step is to sit out here. Mine is to go inside. I've got a job to do. My next step is to kick their door down and get some answers. Okay, number 1 na lang. We need some answers and we need to get paid. I'm gonna go have a talk with them. What you gonna do? Knock on the front door? What makes you think they'll even answer? They've done a pretty good job at avoiding us so far. Leave that to me, friend. Dietrich jerks a thumb in the direction of the humans in the Humanist compound. They'll have a hard time avoiding us when I'm in there kicking down doors and lighting fires. His eyes widen. Got to be kidding me. That's a Humanist compound, pal. You go in there and you aren't gonna come back out. You want to get paid, don't you? I'm your muscle. Dealing with situations like this is part of the job description. Humanist doesn't scare me. I've gone up against worse. Far worse. So, you want to get paid, don't you? Well, yeah, of course, but I don't see how You getting yourself killed is gonna accomplish that. Leave it to me. I'll get you your money and some answers. You're serious, aren't you? You're really going in there? He takes a step back. Well, be my guest. I won't get in your way. When you make it back, if you make it back, we'll be out here waiting for you. Okay? So, meron pa tayong interactan dito? Meron. Yung crate, inspect nga natin. Chemicals. There's a warning label plastered out onto the side of this container. Judging by the amount of small print in the label, whatever is being stored in here is extremely bad news. Take a closer look at the label. Step away. Take a closer look. Warning label. Warning, highly dangerous mechanical. Warning, highly dangerous chemical agent. Do not take internally. Avoid contact with skin, eyes, mouth, and clothing. Increase aggression and reduces impulse control when inhaled. Avoid breathing fumes or vapors. Important, do not proceed unless material safety data sheet has been read and understood. So, yun lang ba? Wala na. Tingin muna tayo dito. So, yun yung target natin. Teka. Pagpasok natin, i-save na natin. End episode na. Ang pintuan lang talaga. Okay. You're about to transition to a new location. Continue. Syempre, wala nang choice eh. False flaglet. The humanist compound smells like a locker room and doesn't look much better. Calling the building run down would be an understatement. Paint is peeling off of the cheap Duraplast walls, and the tiles on the floor are marred with decades worth of grime. It's an old ugly place, perfectly suited to the old ugly ideology being practiced here. You enter the compound. The information that Samuel Beckenbauer sent you here to find it lies somewhere ahead. Okay. And natin pagpasok. Okay. So, save na natin, tas tuloy na natin next episode. Tayo sa main menu, tapos end na natin. Okay guys, Gerson Velosa signing off. Next episode na lang ulit.